This lady walks directly up to me and she says, "What aisle is the bread on?" And I had only been working there a few hours. This is my first day, so I didn't even know which way to direct her. But it felt like was there forever. It felt like I was in some kind of like stuck place. Though I'm only a few hours into my first shift, it felt like I had been there forever. And I had this vision that came over me, and it was me and this lady 25 years in the future. And she comes up to me and she asks the same question. And suddenly this fear came over my body, this like feeling of being, in the same place, doing the same thing, and never getting out of this job and this position. And it was pure anxiety, pure terror, and it felt like it just covered me in darkness for a few minutes. And at the end of the shift, at the end of that day, I completed my first day. I never went back. I didn't even go collect the paycheck. I don't say this because I think that working a 9-to-5 or working in a grocery store is bad. Truthfully, it's not. It's a needed job. If that's what you like doing and that's what you want to do, you should 100% do it. But today I want to talk about the quickest way, if I had to make 10K, how I would do it. Now, I want to be clear. This is the way I would do it. Doesn't mean this is going to make you 10K. But if I knew that I had to either go back to that or I had to find a way to make it work, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I would do that. And I'm here to tell you today, it's going to take courage. It's going to take going out on a limb and trying something new and taking a risk. And I'm also here to tell you that you can find a way to create the life that you want. Is it going to be scary? Is it going to be tough? Is it going to be fearful? Yes, absolutely. You're meant for this. The cost of not going out and doing this journey that you're supposed to be on, your purpose, your calling, it's greater than you ever can imagine. It's bigger than just the money you're going to make. It's bigger than your own happiness. It goes down to your family, to your kids. Imagine your kids coming home one day and seeing you not live out your true purpose. How are you going to expect them to do the same? You have to make a decision. Is this the route I want to take, or am I good? Am I good just living the way? If my purpose in life is to just live a normal life, that is amazing. Do it. Take care of your family. But if you have bigger dreams and you want more, your job is to go do that. And I'm going to show you how I would do that if I had to go back and start over today. So the first thing I would do is I wouldn't start a business. I wouldn't get into drop shipping, Amazon, affiliate marketing. I am going to go online, but I'm not going to start one of these businesses because all of these businesses, they take a lot of money to get started, a lot of capital. And I know if I'm trying to make a lot of money as quick as possible, I don't want to go out and invest a lot of money. Now, that's a way to do it. It's going to take a lot more time and a lot more capital. If you have that, great. But if you're starting as a beginner and you're trying to make this money quick, I wouldn't go that route. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to learn sales, okay? The coolest thing about sales is we're all selling something. You're either selling yourself, you may be selling a product, you may be selling a service, but you may even be selling that girl or that guy to like you, or your teacher to give you a good grade. We're all in the game of sales whether we realize it or not. Even if you're going to get a 9-to-5 that has nothing to do with sales, you're selling. You're selling yourself to get that job. And so inherently, a lot of us have this skill in us, right? And so what I'm doing is I'm going to master this skill. And I don't even need to master it to get a position and be successful with this, but I'm going to start taking it serious. To do this, I'm going to go online. I'm going to start reading some books. I'm going to check on YouTube, and I'm going to start learning how sales works, especially in the online space. Then I'm going to choose a niche. So I'm interested in business, consulting. I'm interested in helping people. So I'm going to find a company that does that. It's probably going to be like a coaching or a consulting company that sells a product. Now, this product, what I'm looking for is I want it to be $10,000. When I first started getting into the sales space, what I would do is I would try to go sell a bunch of small, low-ticket items. What I found is you're not going to make a lot of commission off of that. You know, you hear about affiliate marketing a lot. Basically, you are, trying to sell products and services. And a lot of these are like $97. And, you know, if you make some commission, 10%, you're going to make $10 on it. Even if you make 40% commission, it's only $40. You got to sell a lot of those to make $10,000. And so I want this company that I work with to have a high ticket product or service. That means $2,000 and up. If I can verify that they have that product, then guess what? They're going to be a good fit. And so I'm going to write down a list of 10 to 15 companies, and I'm going to reach out to them. Now, I'm going to find these companies, take a step back. I'm going to find these companies by looking at Facebook. Now, Facebook is going to tell me what companies are spending marketing dollars. I want to work with companies that are spending ad dollars, because if they are, what happens? I know they're going to have leads. And these companies, they want to turn these leads into their clients that pay them. And I want to be the middleman between a lead and a client. As this closer, as this salesperson, I'm going to come in and I'm going to talk to these leads, and I'm going to convert them and sell them on these companies' products and services. A lot of these companies, when I said high ticket, anything over $2,000, they're selling packages that are $30,000 and up. So if I can get 10% commission, I could sell 3 to 4 products, which would be $3,000 per sale, 3 to 4 products, and have my $10,000. Okay. Now, I don't want to make this sound super simple, because for some of you, you're a beginner, you have no experience, the time is going to take a little bit longer. But if you put in the work and you go do this and you partner with companies that have that product or service, guess what? You're going to be able to earn commission. My favorite part about this, it's simple. We can do it from anywhere. We don't need to be in person. We can do it from our laptop, our cell phone, and we can ultimately have a lot more freedom. And this doesn't mean, freedom does not mean you're not going to be working and you're going to make money. There's no such thing as passive income. To make passive income, you have to have income in the first place. Your money has to make money. If you don't have money, then we got to start at step 1 and make money. And so that's what we're going to do here. And this is how I would do it. Simple as that. I'm going to go find a company. I'm going to sell their products and services. I'm going to earn commission, and I'm going to stack my $10,000. So this is how I would do it. For you watching this, someone who is maybe in a 9-to-5, someone who started their entrepreneurial journey but may not like the industry they're in, or may not be doing or disciplined enough to be taking the action they need to take, I have a note for you, and the note goes like this. It's time. Your life depends on it, but bigger than that, the future generations, your family's generations coming down the line, your kids, your wife, your kids, they depend on it. And so you can break the cycle of actually stepping forward into fear and stepping out of this sickness that we're seeing across the world right now, of people not doing things that are fulfilling. Now, when I say that, is it going to take discipline? Is it going to get tough? It's going to get more difficult, because you're going out of your comfort zone. And everything is safe right now inside your comfort zone. Working your 9-to-5, which is great. It's awesome. Unless you don't like it. Not making the money you deserve. Not doing the work that you know you should be doing that's fulfilling. Even right now, this video, when I sat down to make it, I didn't want to, I have a whole business going on, but I know that I'm committing to YouTube every single day. And I can just feel this sense right now as I'm talking that it's like I'm doing the work, and I'm getting in the flow state, and I'm here at least trying to help one person on the other side of that camera, maybe potentially take a leap towards doing what they're supposed to do. If that means making $10K a month, if that means making $100K, whatever it means, but it means starting that journey even when it's scary. No more thinking about it. We need to stop thinking about it. We already know what we should be doing. It's going to be scary. There's going to be risk. You're going to have to literally jump off the cliff and fly and hope you don't fall. But I know that most of you will not fall, because the hardest part is jumping off the cliff, getting started. And then there's more trials and tribulations that are going to come up. But you got to start. You got to be disciplined. You got to get on a path that aligns with what you want. And if I'm trying to make $10K a month, or I'm trying to make 10K and I need it quick, I'm going to do this exact route. I'm doing this because there's no call to action. There's no link you can go click. You don't need me. You don't need anybody else. I'm doing this because I truly believe that this is the way. This is the way to change. And it starts with you, and it starts with yourself. Nobody else. It's between two people. It's between you and yourself. It's a deal that you sign that you have to stand on. So let's go. Let's do it. Start today. Lean towards your goal. Take the step. Jump off the cliff. We'll figure out everything else later.